Good day guys, nice to have you here. Last time we talked about the 10 best fighters, mages, assassins, and marksmen for season 24. If you guys have not seen that video yet, I'll leave the link in the description for you. The following tank heroes listed in this video are not sequenced, or in other words, unranked. I did it that way since a lot of them have equal relevance in the season, and same as always, I will also share some tips which might help you play these heroes better. Before we continue though, I want to give my shoutouts to Harold Canones. Thank you so much for always supporting the channel. You're awesome. We also have Leco Knight Gaming, and he too hosts a YouTube channel, so make sure to give him some love. Atlas recently received a buff and he is pretty amazing now. His passive allows him to not just slow enemies, but also freeze or stun them after casting a skill if they stay too long around him. And with Petrify's improved effect, Atlas becomes a control effect monster that will definitely help any team win the game. Khufra, in my opinion, will always be a great tank. He has so many control effects, sometimes it's just almost impossible to comprehend how to overcome his power. He has amazing range, which can bypass any defender, and has a decent area of effect for setting up entire enemies. I think I've already talked a lot about Khufra many times before, and there's no need to further discuss how great he is. Definitely anyone will agree that Khufra will always be part of the meta. Tyrael is not just good at setting up clashes, he's also very annoying. He's one of the few heroes that can make a jungler's life hell because of his ability to displace jungle creeps. He's also one of the best setter tanks that has not only good range, but tons of control effects. Edith is still a good choice because of her versatility. While I strongly believe she won't be as good as last season because of the item adjustments and hero buffs, but as an XP and gold laner, she can still be a headache to deal with. It's rare for a hero to have so much damaging power without using any damage items at all. I must warn you though, Edith has the lowest defenses from all of the tanks. In my opinion, she's not a very good roaming support. Esmeralda is in our list yet again. She's been always relevant, and boy oh boy, she will be even more relevant now. She's extremely good as a jungler and can act as a good bruiser carry. In addition to that, she's an excellent counter against the newest member of our list, who happens to be one of the most overpowered heroes this season. You'll find out who that is as we progress through the video, so make sure to stay tuned. Franco is one of the go-to tanks when countering heroes with extremely high mobility such as Ling and Fanny. As a lot of you may know, Fanny and Ling both received buffs and have been working very well in ranked games. In addition to that, a lot of other powerful fighters and bruisers have awakened from the grave because of recent buffs, who have very few weaknesses except for powerful control effects such as suppression. Play Franco as annoying as possible by disrupting the enemy jungler's farming. Belric also received buffs recently, which has turned him into a monster, literally. His ultimate now has much faster animation, and the damage he returns to enemies have been tremendous. I highly suggest playing him with the Vengeance and Blade Armor, especially when the enemies have continuous sustained damage and or relies on basic attacks. Gu is an excellent choice for this season. He's special since he can be played as an XP laner effectively, and besides being an XP laner, he's an even better roaming support. With him in the team, it's always a guaranteed -1 for the opposing team.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me.
Masha has been one of the most overpowered heroes the moment the season started. She now has the largest HP pool in the game if we include the 2 extra bars she gains, and she also has the potential to carry a team thanks to her amazing HP and damage sustained. I don't suggest on playing her as a roaming support since she plays amazingly well as a side lane carry, either on the XP or gold lane or as a jungler. Playing her as a roaming support wastes so much of her potential. Hilda has been in and out of the meta for quite some time. When she received a semi-revamp last year, her usage and ban rate skyrocketed. Sadly, MOONTON thought it was too much, so they decided to nerf her so hard into oblivion. This season though, she received yet again another adjustment with her skill mechanics, and boy oh boy, she is amazingly good. Her late game potential may have lessened, but her early and mid game potential has been extremely good. She has very few weaknesses, one of which is Esmeralda because of her ability to resist Hilda stacks by using her shields. Also, in my opinion, Hilda's not good as a roaming support and is instead better as a side laner or a jungler. That concludes our Mobile Legends hero list for today. Do you think we need to replace some of the heroes in this list? Make your thoughts be heard by leaving a comment down below, and if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe everyone. Peace.